Reyna's Vegas Adventures, and we're back with the new show today, right now, and I have a 124,000 gallon tank behind me, and that's for the most amazing thing ever. We are going to see mermaids and behind the scenes stuff for the mermaids, and well, we're at the Silverton.
Rosalie.
Is that your real name or your mermaid name?
That's my real name.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a mermaid name?
I think it's the same. Rosalie. Rosalie the mermaid.
What kind of qualifications did you need to get this job?
Well, you have to be a good swimmer, of course. You have to be able to, you have to be scuba certified. You have to be able to do flips and turns and make people happy and play with the kids, stuff like that.
Do you like your job?
I love it. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. The best job I've ever had.
This is Alexis. She is another one of our marine biologists, and she's going to give us a backstage tour.
Are you ready?
Yep. Let's go.
Whenever we get new fish, they come back here for at least a month or two, and we'll make sure they're as healthy as possible. If we were to introduce a fish into our main tank, with the tank that you were just at, and it would happen to have something like a cold, it could actually give everybody in that tank a cold and make all the fish sick. So we bring them back here for at least a couple of months to make sure they're as healthy as possible.
Have there ever been fish that really did have the disease?
Oh yeah, we sometimes get very, very sick fish, and we do treatments here. We're kind of like a fish hospital also, where we can actually medicate and treat them so that if they do have something like a cold, that we can give them medicine just like how we would take medicine at home and make them nice and healthy.
My name's Thomas Harder. I'm the aquarium manager here at the Silverton.
What is it like to feed the sharks and the stingrays? I mean, does it hurt when the stingrays, when you feed them, or what?
No, actually stingrays have a very, a lot of suction power. When they come over, they literally pull the food right out of your hand. It's like getting up next to a vacuum cleaner, so you really don't feel them. The only time you feel them is if you make the mistake and leave your fingers sticking out, and they might chomp down on you a little bit, but they're pretty good about letting go. The sharks actually are more scared of you than you are of them, so they're really easy to feed.
This is all food that we feed our fish in here. We got, all this is restaurant quality food too, so if you like calamari, that's squid rings. These are just squid rings and tentacles, same thing that you would eat. We have mahi-mahi, which is dolphin fish. We have ahi tuna, we have shrimp, we have scallops. So these fish in here are eating very well.
Yeah, what is it like to work with a mermaid?
Well, mermaids are kind of magical, so I have to be careful around them, but they're actually a lot of fun. They're good people.
Are you ever in the tank with them?
No, that's their tank when they're in, and it's my tank when I'm in. We do that really so that the fish don't get confused about when it's time to eat and who it's time to eat from, things like that. It's part of training. You don't want the fish thinking the mermaids have food. That wouldn't be a good show.
My name is Heather Carrasco.
Is that your real name or the mermaid name?
That's my real name.
I heard you were an Olympic champion. Is that true?
Yes, I was in a 1996 synchronized swimming team event in Atlanta, Georgia, and we won the gold medal.
What about your synchronized swimming? Do you use that for this?
Yes, I do turns, I do spins. It's a little bit harder to do a little bit more of the synchronized swimming because my legs are together, but I try to incorporate as much as possible in the choreography that I've learned for the 19 years that I swam as a synchronized swimmer.
Do you like to be a real mermaid?
Who wouldn't want to be a real mermaid? They're so mystical, and it's just amazing to go into the water and swim with all these fish and all the stingrays. It's just so fun.
Do you think I could be a mermaid someday?
Oh, I think you would be a very good mermaid. Wouldn't you want to be a mermaid?
Of course I would. We had a great time today. I mean, really, you gotta come see this mermaid exhibit. It is amazing with all those paintings and stuff like that. And sadly, you cannot interview the mermaid, but Well, see you next time. Have good swimming.
This has been a presentation of Players Network.